What? Say good morning. Good morning. Look at his teeties. Say good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday morning. Happy rainy, nasty, yucky Saturday morning here in South Florida. Came in this morning and luckily was able to get everybody out quickly and then get everybody out again before the skies opened up. So now I am just having a cup of coffee and sitting on the couch in the lobby with our boy Dalton. Our gorgeous, gorgeous boy Dalton. Dalton, you might remember, he hates when I stop petting him. Dalton was hit by a car in front of a fire station. The car kept going and left him there to die. Luckily, the fire station he got hit in front of was our adopter, two-time adopter, Scotty, and he had one of his guys, actually the guy came in and said, dog got hit. He ran out, found Dalton, scooped him up, and then had one of his guys rush him to LVS because he knows that we were using that hospital quite a bit over the last few years. So they immediately brought him over there, and then LVS contacted us and said if rescue doesn't take him, they're going to have to either put him down or send him to the shelter where they for sure probably would have put him down. So we said yes. I ran to LVS. I picked him up. I drove him over to Coral Springs Animal Hospital. We saw the x-rays. They were horrible. He had a broken leg, broken hip, pelvis. He had damage to both sides. One was way worse than the other. So he went in for emergency surgery the next day. And then the day that we were supposed to go get him, I believe, they noticed that he really wasn't peeing. And then they noticed his abdomen was very, very red and black almost. It was really bad. So they did an ultrasound and found that he had a torn urethra. A pretty badly torn urethra. So we were going back and forth between Coral Springs and LVS. What's the best option? What do we do here? When they did the surgery on his leg and his hip, they actually were not able to place a catheter like they normally do for surgeries. So they already knew they were they had a hard time. And when they found out that it was torn, then they knew for sure that's why they couldn't place the catheter, and it became a fight for his life because the urine was seeping into his abdomen. His whole abdomen was red. He had just been neutered, but he still had testicles. They were turning black and they were swelling. It was really, really horrible to see. We had spoken to several surgeons, and who he had spoken to said the one option is to place the catheter, but they weren't able to do that. The second option was to cut him open, spread his pelvis, which was already broken, and try to break it that way. But due to where the tear was, the surgeon said even if she did that, there's no guarantee she could get to the tear because of where it was. Can you not do that on camera, please? Please. So, and she also said she wouldn't do that to her own dog because the recovery from it is excruciating and he already had issues. So the only issue, or the only option that we had, our final option, which honestly Amy and I held our breath for the entire day, because if this option didn't work, we were out of options for little Dalton. They went in through his side, through his bladder, and then they fished the catheter out his urethra and penis. If they were not able to feed that catheter through, we would have been out of options for poor little Dalton. But miraculously, they were able to get it through. And then he was on cage rest, no movement whatsoever, for a solid week to give the urethra a chance to heal. And then they pulled the catheter, and we all held our breath again to pray that it healed enough that he would no longer leak urine into his abdomen and that he would be able to pee. So the procedure worked. He was able to pee. He was no longer leaking into his abdomen. We were able to take him out of the hospital and bring him here. And then about a week later, we started him with physical therapy, which you have seen some of the videos of me taking him to physical therapy, where he was doing all kinds of exercises and stretches, and he was using the water treadmill, and we were keeping up with doing his exercise and his stretches here at the rescue house as well, every single day. So because we did that, he didn't have to have as many rehab appointments as we thought he was going to have. He bounced back really, really quickly, which is awesome. But now he's here, he's healed, he's finished rehab, and he is ready for his forever home. Right? Right? Right, buddy? Where are you going? Excuse me? What are you doing? I'm doing a video. Dalton. Alrighty then. I guess we are going outside in the rain. He told me. Excuse me. What are we doing? What are we doing? You have to go potty? You know it's raining out there. He doesn't care. He's our one dog that doesn't. Godiva will not come out here. She doesn't want to get her tootsies wet. But as you can see, when he pees, due to all the trauma that he has had, it does take him a little bit to get it all out, and a couple of times. So his ideal home would understand everything that he has been through and be patient with him. You know, if you have a fenced-in yard, even better. He can just go and mosey around the yard and take care of his business until he's done. He's a great little guy. He's playful. Now that he is feeling better, he has come out of his shell. He loves playing with toys. Where are you going? Dalton? Come on. Come on, baby boy. You don't want to stay out there in the rain. You don't want to stay out there in the rain, do you? No. No, because you're all wet now. You're all wet now. You want to come on the big bed? You want to come on the big bed? There you go. Hi, buddy. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome. What? 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 You want to play? You want to play? You want to play? You want a belly rub? What? 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 Yeah, you're all wet. What's this? What's that? How about this one? Let me see. Want this one? Want this one? Sit. Look at that face. Look at that face. Sit. Good boy. Think that one too? Let's see if we got another one in here. What's that? So little Dalton, completely healed, done with rehab, ready for his forever loving home. I would say he would do best in a home with no children. Like I said, if you have a fenced-in yard, that would be good too, so that he can take his time doing whatever he has to do out there. And also, he loves to chase lizards. He's like our little perimeter keeper out there. What? What? And he talks to me like this when I don't move fast enough with his chicken, because he loves his chicken. He gets his pills in it, and when I don't move fast enough, he starts talking. He gets impatient, and it's adorable. This little guy, so much fight in him. He fought so hard to stay here after everything he was been through, all the pain and agony that he had been through. $12,000 to save his life, and that's just the hospital stuff, not the rehab. What? He was on a bunch of medications. Now we are giving him gabapentin just to make sure his pain is under control still, because now that he's feeling better, he's wanting to run in the yard and do things like that. So we want to make sure that he's not in any pain in any way, shape, or form, so he still gets gabapentin. But we probably won't be giving him that much longer. And he is on Prazosin, which is a medication to help his urethra, help his bladder contract and be able to pee better. Because when we first got him out of the hospital, his pee would literally just drip out. Drip, 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 drip. Now he actually has a stream. Not a constant stream, but a stream. So he is doing a little bit better every day. And you can see how playful he is. Right? And he loves his belly rubs, and he loves to play with his toys and chase his lizards. Right? What? What? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So if you are interested in Dalton, he is ready to go. We don't want him here any longer. As much as I love him and adore him, I want to see him in his family. I want to see you in your family, right? Right? Want some chicken? Want some chickens? Let's see if I can get him to talk. As much as I love and adore this little boy, and I do, what I really want is to see him get settled into his forever loving home that he so deserves after being through what he's been through. What do I have up here? What do I have? What? What? You want chicken? You want some chicken? Is this what you want? Are you gonna tell me? No, you're just gonna beat up your toys because you're mad at me. You want this? Come here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. I was trying to get him to talk to me, but it's not gonna happen. Excuse me. Did you drop it? Easy. You don't snatch. No snatching. You hear me? Good boy. Much better. Here. Good boy, Dalton. He listens very well. Hey, baby. But due to, obviously you saw the snatch, you saw how he plays, he can be a little mouthy, so that's why we say no children. But he would do great with a couple, with a fenced-in yard that he can run and play and chase lizards. Nice spot on the couch next to you so he can snuggle while you watch TV. So if you're interested in meeting him, send us an email, 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com. Sit. Good boy. He's small. He's under 20 pounds. I would say he's probably 16 pounds. He's young. He's about 2 years old, 2 to 3 years old. Right? Right? I know. You want a home? I know you want a home. Is he good with other dogs? I don't 100% know that. We haven't really introduced him. I have brought him over to Waffle and Bryson's room, and through the gate, he did nothing. He sat there and stared at them. They went ballistic because they were in their room. When I have enough hands here, I would like to do a meeting between Waffle and Bryson and him, because if they all got along, I think it would be great to see them play in the yard. And I would also like to see how he would do with Snow alone without Rocky as well. So when I have some capable hands here, we'll definitely try that. But I will say he hasn't really reacted when Waffle and Bryson come out of their room. He is in the lobby in his pen, and they usually run up to his pen to look at him, and he doesn't react badly to them at all. He doesn't react badly to Rocky and Snow coming out of their room. He's not a huge fan of the big dogs walking by. That's when he gets pretty vocal. But that's kind of normal with small dogs. A lot of small dogs are intimidated with big dogs. Look what I got. Come on. Come on. What do I got? Come on. Ready? Yep, right in there. What a good boy. More toys. Loves the toys. Loves them. So again, if you are interested in Dalton, please send an email to 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com or give us a call at 877-506-8100. Our little fighter, right? You fought so hard to stay here. Yes, you did. $12,000 worth of surgeries, rehab. Now he's ready for his forever home. So this is Dalton. Happy Saturday morning from him. Please share his video, and please reach out if you're interested in meeting him. Again, 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com or 877-506-8100. Thanks for listening. This is Tiffany, 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida, with Dalton.